Alright. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night. Wherever it is, whenever it is you watch this video.
There we go.
Started just a couple minutes early, or seconds early, I guess. We're going to have a little bit of a box battle this morning for anyone that wants to join along and watch. I have Helper 2 with me here this morning.
Hello.
And Helper 2's half asleep the way it sounds. But I got my coffee, so I'm good to start the day faux show. We'll go ahead and bring up the score sheet that we're going to be using for this morning. Similar to all of the different hunts that we've been doing in the past. Hopefully we have a little bit better. Last time Helper 2 had a pretty good hunt in that he found a war nickel, so that made him pretty happy.
We still lost, though.
What's that?
We still got destroyed.
Yes, but that was against Far North that we did that one. So it's just Helper 2 and I today. We're going to go ahead and go through here. If anybody decides to join us, we'll do a giveaway. We have some Buffalo nickels for halfway through and a set of 45 war nickels, 1945 war nickels to give away. A PD&S, so we'll set those off to the side. And then, of course, anybody that gets drawn gets one of my sweet new stickers. I'm actually really excited. I had to order more stickers because I've given so many away. I now have another whole new pack of stickers, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and get started. What do you think? Hey, Bionic Bull. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, I put your winnings in the mail just yesterday. Sorry for the delay. But they are on the way, headed your direction.
Right side.
All right, you want the right side, Helper 2?
I've beaten you every single time I've chose right.
All right, well, let's go ahead and see what we got. Sorry, I'm going to slide it off to the side so we don't have too much of an earthquake here.
I can have my hand.
Hurrah! Jessica Poland, good morning, good morning, good morning. Just getting started with a little bit of a box battle this morning again. We got our nickels today. Thought it would be fun to do something a little different. We've done pennies a lot lately. Time to get some nickels. I do think it's about time for half dollars again, though.
Yeah.
All right. So, Helper 2, you have chosen the right side.
Do you want the box or do you want me to have the box?
I'll let you go ahead and have the box. I have a little more space over here.
All right,
I'll have the box.
You'll
You can have the
I
box.
know.
Goodness.
I was taking your stuff out.
English is hard. Who else is in here? Silver Sith, good morning. Papa Giorgio, cheers. Good morning. Getting our nickels out here, getting settled in. Hopefully I can beat Helper 2 as badly as he beat me in our last penny hunt. We'll use some nickels to make a comeback here. Hopefully we can find some 2009s too. We're pretty low on those.
I honestly still need to find a Buffalo nickel.
Oops.
At least we got the war nickel. Okay.
That's true. All right, I am going to choose this disgusting roll first because it has the dirty ender, and I'm betting this is like something in the 80s. It's my guess.
Probably, and then I have a ugliest coin in existence.
The New Jeffersons?
Yep. Always the worst. Always will be the worst.
Hope everybody is having an awesome day.
I already have a 2020. I can tell just from the sign.
Exciting weekend in the books. We had
Remember, keep your 64s.
Oh yeah, keep our 64s. See how many we get. Had an exciting weekend here at our house, getting to watch our Iowa State Cyclones clinch for a Big 12 championship berth, which is a big deal for us because that hasn't happened in over 100 years. 108 years.
We're the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't follow college football, you have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's okay. But I was very excited because I have spent many years cheering for a team that's absolutely terrible.
Stuff to decorate for Christmas.
Yeah, I was hoping you would forget, and then I would get away with one more week of not. Here you go, that's fun. Call that a dryer nickel?
Oh.
Check that out. It's completely flat on the other side. Holy cow.
Do we keep 5s and a 4s still?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
There's no points for him.
I heard you talking to Mom about how you want the kids to forget.
Yes, hoping that you have bad memories. Or bad memories? Bad rememberies?
I think memories is not a word.
Do you have all of your Jefferson nickels?
No.
Which ones are you missing?
Some in the 50s and some in the 40s. I have to...
Okay, 40s and 50s? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I might even be missing 60. I actually have to check that.
And the Dirty Ender was a 1978.
1978.
Yeah.
So you're close.
Indeed, it was close to the 80s. Oops, I about threw the nickels in the trash bin. That's not a good idea.
Okay. I'm missing... Okay. These are all war nickels.
Anybody found anything good? Or picked up any goodies in any auctions? Or
Okay. In the 40s, I need a 46
coin stores? What do you need?
A 46S and a 47D in the 40s.
Okay.
Other than, of course, war nickels.
Right.
And in the 50s, I'm missing all 50s. A 51D.
There's my 64.
A 55P and S. And then a 56P and S. A 57S. I think all these S's are proofs, aren't they?
Not in the 50s,
Okay.
no.
So 57S, 58P and S, 59S, 60S, 61S, 62P and S. Then I have everything from there.
Okay. $1964 is the oldest I found. I found my very first RPM last night on a 64D Jefferson. Oh, awesome!
What's an RPM?
Repunched mint mark.
Oh. So it's just basically a double die, but more clean.
Kind of.
Oh, that looks like a good one. Guarantee you that's a 1980.
I put it over here so people can see what you're doing.
Yep, 1986. Let's see if I can get it to focus.
This is tricky.
That outside looks rough and a little golden, and it's a 1986. Very beautiful. Don't you just love Jeffersons?
Oh, wow. So, Jessica, you can only go get them as essentials. That's interesting. Okay. So, no coin stores, obviously not essential. Bank trips.
1942p. I'm on the board.
Oh, nice. Good job. Let's go ahead and find a spot. Helper 2 with the first points of the day.
I have 42p, not a D and an S.
Where'd you put the 40 at?
I have it in my hand.
Okay.
It's gonna go over there.
Here, let's put it down here because those are the ones we're keeping.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to say we're lucky or foolish or whatever, but a lot of our places are still open.
We're definitely foolish for that.
We have masks most of the time, mandate, depending on where you're at. But we do still get to go to the coin store. And in fact, yesterday, I took back my box full of wheat pennies because those of you that have watched for a while know that I sell my wheat cents back in bulk to my local coin store, and then I do I usually trade those in for silver. And so actually we're up to $19 face now for silver. So I traded in a whole bunch of wheat cents, Picked up a couple dollars in quarters for my silver quarters for my collection. And another mint set. I'm still trying to find a 1960 mint set of all things. And my LCS didn't have one.
Yeah, because it's a pretty old one.
So I may have to resort to
the
eBays. But I have a few sellers on there that I trust, that I've done business with before. Or I could go see if Portsmouth Coin Shop has one.
Oh, I got an S. 1969 S.
Nice.
It doesn't have any varieties, does it?
No.
But it is an S, so we'll go up there.
There's an 05. You have to pay tax on that trade-in. No, I don't. Since I sell the coins to them and basically use it as store credit, there's no tax when I purchase coins. When I purchase any of my coin storage material, there's tax. So I guess the better way to put it is I'm kind of trading it more than selling it per se. But they give me a good deal on it, which is awesome. And then they give me a good deal on what I get with that trade-in, which is cool too. And I will trade copper for old silver coins any day of the week. Or I'll trade new copper for really old copper. I'll do that too any day of the week. I did do the coin store a little bit of a favor. Mrs. Karl's Coins and I went to the coin shop yesterday. Nobody else wanted to go with us.
You never asked.
So we were sorting through their bucket of silver quarters and found a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't silver in there. And so we sent them off to the side. And I guess she had just bought a bulk of quarters and didn't check them super close. There was some state quarters in there, a 1995 quarter.
Those are not silver.
Correct. Although there was a silver Canadian quarter in there that I almost bought, but I wasn't going to pay 90% silver cost for a Canadian quarter. That is one I don't have a lot of. I have a lot of Canadian cents, but not a lot of Canadian silver quarters.
We need to get a roll of Canadian nickels. I don't know why, but it seems like it'd be fun.
I went through a whole bunch of those.
Yeah, with Lydia.
Yep.
Harper one.
Yep, because she cares more about Canadian coins than the world coins.
Foreign, yeah.
Than you do. Goodness. Oops, 64.
I'm destroying you right now.
Yes, you are. Kicking my backside. Another 64.
There's things we've been waiting for. All those 64s.
While I was at the coin store, somebody came in and picked up 10 2020 ASEs. And I'm like, ooh, those are some nice stocking stuffers. And so they're going to make some people happy with nice little 1 ounce silver rounds in the stockings. Do you dump all your Wheaties or do you keep the Key Days older ones? Papa Giorgio, I only dump the commons. Even like the 1919s, 1920s, those that are very common wheats. I'll dump those too because then I know that because they sell them to kids for 5 cents a piece if you just buy in bulk from them. And so then I know the kids are going to have some fun digging through there, finding some older ones. But I keep... So like here are some key dates, 1909 to 1919. I'll roll them up in these tubes, and then I'll put them in long-term storage. I do keep all my steel cents that I find. I don't send any of those back. And then if they're really, really nice, so like this is a roll of 50s wheat cents, I'll set those to the side as well for ones that I find. We used to keep every single wheat cent that we pulled. However, that got a little bit nuts. I had lots and lots and lots of rolls of wheat cents, and that seemed kind of silly to have that many. I also have...
I have 4 2020s.
Nice.
Just from the side.
I also have 3 small cent collections. One that is a lot nicer than the other 2. And so I make sure that I'm working on filling those extra ones up. So I still keep quite a few around for sure. So if they get dumped, they're in crappy condition or they're super common. And then other people get to enjoy them. What you got over there? Anything fun?
Other than the 42, nothing.
Yeah, this has been a rough box so far. Holy cow. But we're just getting started.
Mm-hmm. I've gone through 6 rolls.
Nope. Nothing from the side view, as Big Mill would say.
I got exactly what I predicted. 4 2020s from that one roll because I have the side view.
Yeah, we don't need any more 2020s.
Mm-hmm.
We have, in fact, I have like 3 rolls set back that are unopened.
I have a couple 2020s as well. Yeah.
Boring Colorado. Man, 64s are piling up.
Because it just makes it more difficult to guess the correct number. Oh, there's a bad looking one. There's 2. They're both going to be in the 80s. This one, it has the golden edge. 100% going to be in the 80s.
Oh, I finally found something in the 50s. Got a 1952.
Oh, nice. So, you
out
don't
of
get
Philly.
You don't get anything for that.
No, there's no points for it.
Yeah. You know how I said the golden edge has the 80s? I lied. It's a 90.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yep. And then there's another bad one. Where did it go? It's this one, I think. 2016.
I really would like to know why the 80s coins
Always
look
look terrible?
so disgusting. And it's not just us. Like, I'll watch other people go through coins, and the 80s nickels and the 80s quarters, that's another one. They're just terrible looking.
The 80 halves are pretty good. Typically.
19. Terrible.
We're speed running through these now. Oh, I almost sped run through a 64.
Oh, wouldn't want to forget to set aside the 64s. I need to get my hands on one of those mom and pop boxes that I keep seeing around the different channels. The loaded boxes are kind of an interesting idea. getting him from somebody that's more trustworthy is better than buying a loaded set of rolls off of eBay. Because there's lots of people on eBay will do a roll of nickels with a V-nickel on the end. And all the other ones are 1964s. They won't tell you that, though.
Okay.
What'd you find?
I just want you to guess what you think this date is.
That one? Well, here, put it over here.
I'll put it under.
I'm going to guess that is a 1989.
Close. It's 1980. Terrible. I don't find one with the mint mark on the back, but it's a 61.
Trying to find some nice 80s nickels for my book, but they're not easy to find. Yeah,
No,
Papa Giorgio, I don't know why those coins from the 80s seem to get beat up so much compared to other ones, right? Other years that you'd think, like, I find 70s that are nice all the time, but to find a nice 80 is kind of a miracle. No worries, Jessica. Just here to hang out. I don't know if anybody has watched the Coin Help You video that I did. Portsmouth Koins in Portsmouth, Ohio is the coin store for Coin Help You. And Daniel over at Coin Help You found out that I did an unboxing of one of his grab bags. It was a $100 grab bag, and it was great. It was worth every single cent. In fact, like here, I got this proof 68 $50 from that. And then this 59 proof set came from that grab bag that I have just sitting here. And so he sent some people my direction because he's like, oh, hey, go check out this video. And it got like 1,000 views almost already. It's like 900 and change, which is crazy because most of my views are in the 60s or 70s at the most.
Other than live streams, your live streams get like 200 to 300.
Yeah, after the fact. They do. There's a nicer 85. Not super nice, but nicer. Another 04. Hey, Kellenel. Good morning. Tell you what, brother, you can torture all of these Jefferson nickels that you want, man. There is a whole lot of nothing this morning in these Jefferson nickels. I think it'd be kind of boring to melt Jefferson nickels. There's not a lot of reason to. Or nickels in general. Not much to them. It's a nice 1980. Holy cow.
I still have to find it.
Dropping everything.
I still have to find a good Jefferson for my typeset. Which good, ugly Jefferson.
Oh.
So
hey!
You got something?
Canadian! Look at that.
Got points.
That's a nice beaver you got there, eh? Nice. On the board.
Still down by
with
10.
my foreign money.
Stop at 15 for the first giveaway.
All right.
What do we want to do for that one? Just so I remember.
Kellen, it's going well. Thanks for asking. Things have been going pretty well around here, knock on wood.
Mom wants me to keep these. It's 1959. She wants... It was a joke.
50s, because we keep the 59 pennies.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, that was the funny joke.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, that was.
We've had a good weekend around here. My alma mater had a great weekend for football, and we're gonna do some Christmas decoration here later today. So overall, we're doing well. Appreciate you for checking in. Mo Money, good morning, and Muscle Shell.
Muscle Shell!
Good to see ya.
I was about to say, if Muscle Shell showed up yet.
Muscle Shell's always around.
Mm-hmm.
Always around. That might be actually the first foreign nickel we found in all the boxes we've done.
I think it is, actually.
And it's super new. 2000.
Oh. Alright. You're on your 15th one?
I have 15 left, yeah.
Yep. That's what I meant. So should we just do a random number for this one?
Yeah.
I want to save the 64s for the last one.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Do you have a pen?
Sure. Here.
Choose a number.
Good morning, Jimmy Lacari. Thanks for stopping in. Helper 2 is currently in the lead as we zip toward halfway through the box already. Haven't had a lot of finds this morning.
I already got a number.
But we'll do a giveaway anyway. Excuse you.
Yes, excuse me.
In fact, I was having such a good weekend, Kellen, that to celebrate Iowa State's win last night, I cracked open a bottle of bourbon that I'd been saving for a special occasion.
You should have saved it for when, if we win the Big
12
championship. It's a risk.
If we win the Big 12 championship, then
playoff spot.
I got an extra special bottle that I'll crack for that one.
Playoff spot? Question mark.
After I'm done running through the streets screaming my head off.
I mean, we beat Oklahoma before.
True.
Okay, number range is 10 to 30.
All right. So we are going to go ahead and do a quick giveaway. We got 3 Buffalo Nickels that we're going to give away. They do have visible dates, but not full dates. But we'll go ahead and do a quick giveaway. Remember how we do giveaways here on this channel? It's the closest without going over to the number that the helper has written here.
They can probably see through it.
I'm going to put the range in and let you guys guess. Is that the right range?
Yep.
And go ahead and guess. And we will give away those nickels. Papa Giorgio. There are a couple football teams here in Iowa. Iowa State happens to be our favorite in this house. There is the University of Iowa, but we don't talk about them.
The only time I will ever cheer for them is when they're playing Nebraska. I hate Nebraska.
Iowa State has
my money. Free guess.
Iowa State has a lot of my money because I did my undergraduate and my graduate study there at Iowa State. Yeah, more money. Go ahead. You can delete and guess one more time since Bionic Bull beat you in on that number.
Kellen, you can do the same.
Yep, Kellen, you doubled up on Muscle Shell. There's not enough people in here for me to get too worked up about that, so I'll let that keep going. And for Iowa State, we are traditionally the doormats of the Big 12.
Other than when we play...
Have not had super successful football seasons, and this season has gone really, really well.
The only time we ever do well is when we're against a top 5 team.
You need a new sticker?
I do.
You want a donkey sticker?
Sure.
Actually, it's a mule, I guess. A mule sticker there. You have a mule sticker put on your computer.
Okay.
Get all the folks that throw in the free stickers when you get your stickers from Sticker Mule.
I think that's it's everyone except Papa Giorgio. No, Papa Giorgio.
Yeah, he's in too. All right, I will go ahead and put stop into the chat, and we will go ahead and find that winner. The number is 29.
Mo money.
Hang on. Mo money with 26. Yep. So Mo Money, shoot me off an email to Karl's Coins, and we will send the Buffalo Nickels your direction. Go ahead and set those out of the way. We'll do a quick score check-in, even though there hasn't been
it's 15-5.
a whole lot of scoring. We'll go ahead and bring that up quick.
We've each found 1 coin worth points.
So there we go. We have the 140s. Was that a 42?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 1942 out of Philadelphia that we found. And the beaver that I found. So I'm losing 15-5.
Don't worry, I'll find a Buffalo Nickel.
Oh, yeah? And all right. Let's go. Jimmy, you were sleeping.
Yeah.
That was a great guess, but you were asleep, brother.
I have at least 2 2020s from this. Then this one has sort of a rough edge, so it's an 80. Oh, no, it's a 2017.
Oh, and actually, for our end of box giveaway, we're going to have you guess. Now, this is at the end. I'll have you make your guess. How many 1964s we find in the whole box. So we set aside all the 64s. So at the end, you'll get a chance to guess how many 1964 nickels we have found. So that's how we'll do it at the end. So
go back and rewatch real quick.
Watching double speed to get caught up to the beginning.
Speaking of 64s.
You don't want to call them out every time. Though. People make it easy. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. So, Kellen, when are you going to get that forge so you can start melting coins? Also a great idea, Kellen. It's like sending all the 2018s to Nubs when you're searching halves. My goodness, I'd have rolls and rolls and rolls of 64 nickels. Oh, hey, Ran.
So I wonder where Rand was.
Thanks for stopping in.
Rand's usually the first one here.
Rand's correct. We should melt coins.
That's hurtful.
95 halves have to go to Shibby. I didn't realize that...
Whoops.
What was that?
I knocked over the box.
Oh. I didn't realize Shibby liked all the 95 halves. I'll have to ask him about that next time in one of his chats. Actually, I think he might have an auction today, if memory serves. there's some good auctions coming up here in the community over the next few days. Shibby's got one. Scent Hoarder has one on Monday. Then, Cheapskate has his normal Mondays. And I think Far North is going to do another auction here soon, too. Maybe even today. This whole being stuck at home stuff makes it far too easy to buy stuff from an auction. Like, ooh, I need that. I don't have that one. I could get this one too. And the next thing you know what's showing up. Like I got two different sets of auction wins coming from Mel's Coin Corner. That I'm actually really excited about. Got some old copper from him, plus kind of a mixed lot, which is fun.
I just smacked my head on your computer.
Why'd you do that?
I said I almost did.
Oh.
So I was fixing the box.
Yeah, yep, 3 p.m. Eastern, Kellen. Except I wonder if I should be telling all you guys about all these auctions. Because just by some miracle, if you don't know about it, all I'm doing is bringing in more people to bid against me. Which is great about Cheapskate Coins, and actually Far North is doing it in his next auction, is it's whoever types in buy it now first. Cheapskate, it's all that way. And Far North, he has a few of them that are going to be that way. I bought Queen Band Silver Round. I'm a big spender. Ran, that is an awesome round. If it's the one I'm thinking of, there are some really cool ones. There's a 1959.
Mom wants us to keep that.
Yeah.
There you go. I got you to laugh.
Couple of those. There are a couple different Queen, the band rounds that are pretty stinking awesome. 1 billion and 1.8 billion struck in 1964.
And we have all of them inside of our household.
I think it would be amazing to go through a whole box and not find any. Now that would be a trick, is to try to go through a whole box of nickels and come across 0 1964s. Oh, Kellen, we don't melt old copper. $2020 silver ounce, 2 pound. Ooh, and an Elton John too? Nice. Now, that Queen one ran, I've seen a Queen round that is just straight silver, and then I've seen a colored one as well that's silver. I'm assuming this one is the non-colored one that you got. Yeah, Papa Giorgio, we'd have to leave off of you can't cheat and use an uncirculated box. Oh, these are all 2020s. I got no 1964s in the entire box.
That's when you just have to make enough of your own rules.
JW Coins and Hobbies just posted a video last week of a really sweet Harry Potter round. It's a 2 ounce silver round with a golden snitch in the middle, and it's glass inlaid.
1952. So
nice.
Not quite worth any points, but.
And that one is super, super cool looking round. Simmer down.
I was just going to put it on the stack of fives.
Maybe we should start giving ourselves points for 04s and 05s.
Then we just get way too many points.
Right? That it's artificially inflated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ran, no kidding. That one is super, super low mintage. And I hopped on over to eBay to see. I'm like, ooh, that would be cool to get a hold of one. And there are a couple on eBay right now, and those are way outside what I'm willing to pay. I agree, Ran. For me, for the most part, it has to be a pretty stinking unique or a
Old
special silver round for me to collect it. Like I like the Marvel silver round, so I keep those. I've had a couple of Queen's Beasts, but I've sold most of those at this point. I'm definitely more into the historical coins. And I just found another beaver. More points for me.
You're still losing.
I am still losing, but I'm not going down without a fight.
You're slowly coming back because I can't find anything.
Wake up, keyboard. There we go. We're at 58. We had quite a few 50s at least.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what we should do is give us points for 50s.
You can convince me on that.
Change it up a little bit. How about 1987s? Bonus points for each box we're gonna pick a random date, and those are bonus points.
Okay.
1984.
1876.
Dun, 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 dun. We got 6 people viewing with 10 likes. That's a pretty good ratio.
I've seen a total of 9 at one point.
Nice. $85.
Wow.
Throwing stuff on the ground again?
Yep.
Okay.
I have to single out some coins to show that they're bad.
Oh, throw them on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
This one was no fun. I saw it sitting there and I thought, oh, it's a buffalo. Nope, it's not a buffalo.
It's a bison. It's a water buffalo.
There's no water buffaloes.
That's what the New Jefferson.
Yours is fast and mine is slow.
That's what the New Jefferson should have been.
A water buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of water buffalo in the United States. Buy silver and things that actually more like food. yeah, you can't eat silver.
I mean, you could.
I'm still trying to get my hands on a PS5, so I have some coins lined up to liquidate if I can get my hands on one for retail. I refuse to pay for scalper price on it.
Papa Giorgio, what are the varieties?
Yeah, what are the varieties, Papa Giorgio, on the bison? We keep all of them for whatever reason.
Because you want to?
Right. I don't know why. I just do. So we keep all the 04s and 05s, actually, that we find, unless they're super trashed. A lot of money on teas and mushrooms and foods, ads, and roots. Just spent $200. Wow. I'll have to look that up for varieties on those buffaloes. Or bisons, I guess.
There you go.
There was, I can't remember whose channel it was on, where we had a conversation about the difference between a bison and a buffalo.
Was it Far North?
It might have been Far North's channel, or it could have been Shibby's channel too during one of his coin chats, where People ask all sorts of questions about coins because that's what it's for.
The speared bison.
Flat ground, speared bison. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, now that'll give me something to do. Because I have quite a few rolls of those to go through. That'll be fun.
1946p.
Nice. Good job.
It's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it is.
Almost a war nickel, but not quite. Already found
Put it in the pile?
Yep.
With the 40s?
With the 140.
Now we have plural 40s. Helper 2 is kicking my tail again. I'm going to start picking what side I want.
I mean...
And not letting you pick anymore.
I always beat you when I choose the right side.
Correct.
I never beat you when I choose the left side.
So now I'm going to pick it and pick the right side.
Well, if you pick it, then it just doesn't work.
Dun, 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 dun. This guy looks old, so this is an 80s is my guess.
90.
Nope, 1964.
Of course it's 64.
For those playing close attention, the pile of 64s here,
It's under the third one.
they're in no particular order, and there is no particular count of each pile. They're literally just stacked up there.
I'm just going to throw out a guess. Last time we had like 47.
We had a lot last time.
We had like 47. I think this time we're going to get in the 60s.
I think we're going to have a boatload of them.
That would be in the 60s.
Is that equivalent to a boatload?
Yeah. So what would the spear bison look like?
Seems like the animal on the 5 cent is a bison. Yes, yeah, it is. That's correct. Yeah, it is a bison. And then an example of a detached leg on one of the videos. I think it was about a year ago. I'll have to go look. I watched some of his videos.
So, that's a bison.
Early on. So let's go ahead and we'll bring the scope up here real quick. And so here is an 04.
That's not 5.
Or 05, sorry.
Way to go.
Bison.
Dad.
So the detached leg, rear inner leg. So then the detached leg would be there, if there was one. And then I've heard about the speared, actually. It's a die crack that runs through the buffalo, or the bison.
Oh. So it'd just be going like all the way across?
Yeah, kind of. Like it's stuck in the back.
Mm.
That's very cool.
So rear inner would it be the second leg in the back or the first one?
So it'd be the second one, because
Okay.
it's basically the rear leg far away from you as you're looking at it.
So it just loses the leg.
So there's a part of it that's filled, so it looks like the leg is detached.
What
What I really want is a 3-legged buffalo. That's more my style. But those, not cheap. Not even kind of cheap. Does anybody in the chat celebrate St. Nicholas talk? Did St. Nicholas come and visit you guys last night? Put candy in your shoe? Or did your children get taken away by Krampus?
From 1 to 7 o'clock position. Okay. That's nice to know.
Thanks, Papa Giorgio. I appreciate that.
We'll check for those now. And you can go through all of the 05s.
Oh, you know I will.
Yeah. Oh, please, dang it.
We had none of the helpers got taken away by Krampus last night. They all got some chocolate coins.
I haven't cracked open my chocolate coins yet.
So St. Nicholas must have thought they were good enough.
I have to check for the dates on those, see if there's variety.
Check for varieties in your chocolate coins?
Yeah. Aren't they like $50?
It depends. I don't know where St. Nicholas got them this year. St. Nicholas handles that on her own. Hey, Lincoln Central. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, tons of pictures on Pinterest. And so they're on Pinterest and they're for sale for $50,000. Is that what I'm hearing? Oh.
Oh, I just realized we get 35 points for that because it's a variety.
A speared buffalo?
Yeah.
Yes.
A speared buffalo.
Speared bison? Or whatever? Yes.
We will always call it buffalo. An accident or not. I actually make these nickel hunts somewhat interesting. And close.
Alright. Here's a old scary looking one.
80s.
Ooh. Oh, terrible. 72.
I mean, it's older than an 80.
Well, yes, it is older than an 80.
Still not good.
Nope. Man.
Oh my.
Which one?
This is a really good 58.
Wow, yeah, it is.
I think I get the 5 points for BU pre-59. Because that's a really good one. That might even...
I'm not going to give you BU for it.
I think you should.
No. That's a nice coin, though.
58p. Is that what that is?
No, this is a 58 out of Denver.
Out of Denver. There's a D?
Yep, right there on the side.
Nards.
Yep, out of Denver.
I already have that. But I might replace it. Hang on. Can I see it? Because I might replace it.
Oh, awesome.
I'm definitely going to replace it.
That going to replace the one in your collection? Oh, yeah.
Comparison to that.
Set that aside.
Yep.
That is for sure an upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
It's not full steps, though. It's full step.
There goes another one.
Dropping everything on the floor.
Mm-hmm. I am.
To clean up my office when you're done.
Could, or I could go decorate.
No, that'll be tonight sometime.
Or it could be not tonight, and it comes sooner.
Better to put Christmas lights up in the dark.
We don't have Christmas lights.
Well, they're on the Christmas tree.
We do have that. That's our new Christmas tree.
It is. The old one was 20 years old or so. 19, I guess.
Would be 20 this year.
Yeah. Except, your mom and I bought it the year after our first Christmas.
So it would be 18 this year.
Because we're too cheap to buy a brand new Christmas tree at full retail price. I'll buy it at discount after Christmas is over.
Jessica Poland a lot.
Yeah, Jessica's back.
Yep.
Popped out for a few minutes.
It's more like 40 minutes.
That's alright.
How dare you not watch us? This is We're finding all the good stuff. This is quality content. What in the world?
What you got there?
Let me just put that on the camera. It looks like it was crushed by a semi-truck, thrown into the desert, stayed there for 30 years, and then just finally popped out.
I bet it's not that old.
It looks like Man, I might say 45.
Let me see. You got it?
Yeah, I'm gonna...
I'll go ahead and throw the score up real quick, since I'm sitting here at... Got about 5 rolls left. So I am getting my backside kicked again. I only have my 2 foreigns, my 2 Canadian beavers. We have those 2 40s that Helper 2 has found. So Helper 2 is
it isn't
doing very, very well.
I know it isn't anything special. It cuts out the second...
Hey, John. Thanks for stopping by. Look what I got this week in the mail. I like this sticker, sir. Very, very nice.
Yeah,
thank you for that.
It looks like it's a 4 or a 5, but the mint mark's on the front, so it's not. I know it's not. It's not anything good.
Yeah, we'll dump it.
It looks like it has just markings all over it. Couldn't forget about the 64 right after that.
Yeah, don't want to forget to pull the 64s out.
Couldn't forget about the next 64 right after that.
Oh goodness. Did you, when we went through that box, did that box battle with Far North, where was that war nickel? That war nickel was really late, right? Like in the last few rolls?
It was in like the last 10 rolls, yeah. You made 4 rolls. So do I.
Only the 2005 Denver. Okay.
Oh, okay. You don't find a lot of 2005 pieces. You typically just...
I was going to say, we typically only find Denvers where we are here. I guess because we're technically closer to Denver.
We are. So I have been to Pennsylvania and not Colorado.
When were you in Pennsylvania?
When we went to Niagara, we went looped around.
Oh, yeah, that's right. When we went and visited Canada.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't forget about the 64. Couldn't forget about the 64.
So, for those that joined a little bit late, we are giving away some war nickels to whoever guesses the closest to the total number of 1964s that we find in our box. And we'll bring that up at the very end as well. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. 2019, 98, 2000.
63.
Goodness. Oh, hey, I finally found something in the 40s.
We did?
Yeah, I found a 1940, actually.
Oh, nice.
Nice. We got 1940 out of Philadelphia. Pretty slicked up. But that's some points on the board for me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, now I'm only 5 points down.
Oh, yeah. Gotta find that special 2005. Because I can guarantee you we probably have one. Because of how many 2005 Bs we have.
So, Lincoln Central Coins, I never really got into nickels either. However, as the helpers started to get into coins, they each kind of picked a denomination that they wanted to be theirs.
Penny was too boring.
So we all of the helpers have penny collections or small set collections. And Helper 1 is all about world coins and small coins.
Oh, hang on. Is this...
What'd you get?
It's a mist thing.
Oh, it is slightly off center. Yep.
I don't know what that means. Well, I know. It's
not a boatload off center, but still kind of neat. We'll set that aside. Yeah. So anyway, helper number 1 is into the small coins and world coins.
This one has the ring of death on it.
Yep, it does. And helper 2 decided that he was going to get into nickels. And
$50.
And has since picked up $50 as well. And then helper 3 went quarters, which is cool too, because I have a pretty nice quarter collection, and so we have that in common as well. So really, outside of everybody in the house, we collect pretty much every type of coin minus dimes. I have Merc dimes, but I've not tried to collect a whole collection. But I really like the Mercury dime. Obviously, come the sticker, but I haven't gone as far as to try to collect them. If I find a good one, I'll grab it here and there. We've never hunted a box of dimes because they're tiny and hard to read. And really, outside of silver, they're kind of boring.
That's kind of the same with $50.
Jessica, yeah, you're right. Helper 2, I am getting close. I'm only 5 points away. Lincoln Central, absolutely. It is super great that my kids are involved. I love to see younger people get involved with coins. The coin club here in town has a number of different projects that they do to try to get kids involved in coin collecting.
A bunch of weedies.
Because, getting kids involved means the hobby continues, right? And it's so much fun when you see somebody for the first time or first times going through their pocket change and freak out because they find something, they find a wheat cent or they find a coin that's different. It's so neat to see it through their eyes, because it's sometimes, if you've been in coin collecting for a long time, you sometimes can kind of get jaded and you're like, oh, it's another 1958D wheat cent. Yet for a kid, they might be super jacked because that might be the first time that they've seen a wheat cent. And so it's super, super fun to expand that. That's partially why I have the extra sets of penny collections that I have just in the kind of cheapo Whitman folders, is that, we gave, we'll give some away as Christmas gifts to different folks. Our nephews, we loaded a couple rolls of wheat cents for them to go through to get them involved. So it's just fun, super fun. Pennies are bad enough. I agree, John. So Lincoln Central, I've talked about it a few times on my channel, but so your grandma got you started. Actually, me as well. She got me into coin collecting because she worked at a bank.
She did?
But, yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that.
And the big deal for her, though, is that she would buy all of the grandkids proof sets for Christmas every year. And so I have all the proof sets starting the year I was born. And that's what got me into collecting. And then I had those, so then I started collecting pennies. And, it's just gotten out of hand since then.
I have one left. And then we have the box for places to put.
Yeah. In fact, what I'm trying to do next is actually not coin related, but currency related. I'm looking for national banknotes for the bank that my grandmother worked at. which I think would be fun to get. Those are the ones that say from the First National Bank of this town. So not Federal Reserve notes, but the National Bank notes. The problem is the bank she worked at was one that was robbed by Dillinger back in the day. Obviously not when my grandmother was there. But people really want that bank because it's a famous bank, because it's one that was robbed.
Who's Dillinger?
Dillinger is a famous robber.
That's not good. He's terrible at his job if he's famous.
He was famous because he was good. Yeah. How many rolls you got left there, Helper 2?
This is my last one.
This is my last roll as well. I have...
You gotta count the 64s. You need 5 points.
I need 5 points to tie. I'm looking for rolls of Ikes from any bank. That would be something, to get a bankroll of Ikes. Now that is a coin that I am not super interested in. However, Cheapskate Coins in his last auction had a bunch of them, so I actually picked up a few, and we'll try to put together a complete Ike set if I can, just to have it, because that would be fun.
That would also be fun for me.
I don't... Oh, Joey. I win.
I've let you down, Jessica. I'm sorry.
All right, I don't think I'm going to get a date off of it, but let's bring the scope up. Last roll. Dateless Buffalo. Pretty old and ratty looking. Let's flip it over here. Nope. No mint mark. The ground isn't raised differently. But that is a Buffalo. Booyah. I'll go ahead and put that one on the... So, Helper 2, I am going to, since it's dateless, I'm going to give it as a late Buffalo instead of an early Buffalo.
On the bright side, I got another thing for my collection that I didn't have before. The 62p.
Well, that's good to add to your collection. That was nice to find in the last roll.
That's your second one.
It is. Ooh, and I found a 1941. This is a good roll. 1941 for some more points.
Whoops, I pushed a button.
Oh, did you move the desk?
I don't think it's moving.
No, it just woke it up.
Whoa, I found a 1902 V-nickel. It was already flipped.
Oh, it came out of a roll flipped,
Whoa.
huh? What a deal.
Give me those 50 points.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Why do I have 2 1909 V-nickels?
All right, so Helper 2, while I'm doing a wrap-up, I want you to count up the 64s. Yep. So here's what we're going to do, is we are going to have folks guess how many... These are the 64s.
Oh, I just took the...
You took the 05s.
05s. Okay. There you go.
Count them off screen.
Yep.
We are going to have you guess here just in a few seconds how many 64s you think we found in this entire box. And whoever wins gets these 3 war nickels. It is a full set of 1945s. Plus, they're going to get the first sticker from my new batch of stickers.
All right, got it.
So go ahead and put in the chat.
Here, I'm gonna write
Put
it down
in
so
your
I don't forget
guess. Guess your number of 1964s. Whoever is closest will win. Even if you go over, we'll do some math to make sure you're the closest. Helper 2 has written down the total number of 64s. It is on this piece of paper.
I'm assuming we're not going to keep them.
No. You're going to stack them up. And so what we found today...
Oh my goodness.
What we found today was... Where'd my 50s go that were right here? The 50s.
Did you move them?
No, you grabbed them by accident.
These are the 50s.
No, those are the 40s. You grabbed them by accident when you grabbed the...
Whoops. Wow, I'm so bad at this.
Those are all the 05s. So we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the 50s.
Uh-oh.
4 from the 1940s. I found my 2 Canadians and that 1 Buffalo nickel.
I mean, it's about time we got a Buffalo from one of the boxes.
That's true. And one that's a slightly off-center strike. And so we'll go back through some of these. We'll go back through the 05s. Look for... I didn't mean to type that number. I hit send right away. Archaeology Mikey, you can go ahead and delete your number if you want. Put another one in. We will go back through and look for those anything in those 64s before we dump them on that RPM. That's fine. And then I'll go through the 05s. Thanks, Papa Giorgio, for pointing those out. Yeah.
164. I'd be very impressed if we found 164.
Just one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no kidding. And Helper 2 actually found a couple of coins to upgrade in his nickel collection, which is cool.
Specifically this 58. I think that this one's really good.
Found that really, really nice 1958. We'll go back through these a little bit later when we clean up.
And I found a 62 that adds one to the collection, and then I found the ugly Jefferson for my typeset.
Oh, Paul Folden. We got somebody new that's been lurking in the chat today. Thanks for stopping by, Paul.
I haven't seen Amy Block either.
Oh yeah, and Amy Bach is in there. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Definitely appreciate everybody stopping by this morning, hanging out. Gringo, you hush your face.
I don't see the Hawkeyes being number 9.
Although I was impressed that they came back to beat Illinois yesterday.
If they move up another 5 spots, it's completely rigged.
Thanks for stopping by, Gringo. Hey, if you want to get in, you can guess on how many 64s we found in this nickel box. We're giving away some more nickels to whoever gets closest. Goodness, what's this? This is another 05. We'll go through those later.
Oh,
got our little mule mascot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Paul. Our stream is a little bit earlier on a Sunday. It's more an excuse for me to hang out with my helpers and go through coins. I appreciate that anybody comes by and listens to me yammer on as we go through the coins for sure. I also don't like streaming on the top of other people. That explains why Kittle was so sour. Yeah, no kidding. Illinois popped out to that 14-0 lead, and then Iowa's quarterback figured out he shouldn't pass to the other team, and they ended up winning that game quite soundly.
I mean, was Illinois even that good?
No, Illinois is not that good. No, I haven't finished decorating yet. We're going to be decorating here probably this afternoon. The helpers definitely want to get it going. I put it off for a week because we have to rearrange quite a bit to make room for the tree. Moving furniture around is a pain in the rear. But anyway, all right. If anybody else wants to get a guess in, I'll give you just a few more seconds to get a guess in. Made a mess scratching my table over there.
I was just moving I didn't touch your table. I was just moving the 05s. These are all ocean views. So
Oh, okay.
these don't matter.
And then you sort those for Denver's?
Yep, that's what I was going to do next.
All right, cool. Awesome. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put stop into the chat. And let's see how we did. Yeah, Gringo, I'm okay with that too. All right, Helper 2 counted up all of the 1964s. We found 53 1964s. So I'm going to go back up the list here and let's see what we have for guesses. I got Muscle Shell with 47. And so I am going to say, Muscle Shell, you are the winner, as I don't see anybody that is closer at all. So congratulations, Muscle Shell. I'll make a note. Hit me up with an email down here. Ooh, it's hard to actually see that email. There we go. Hit me up with an email down here, and I will get these war nickels sent your direction.
We don't have any 05 varieties in this box.
All right, no 05 varieties. Some more nickels coming your way, Muscle Shell.
Muscle Shell!
Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by this morning. I love the support. Also appreciate the support of my helpers as well.
I'm sorry, Jessica, I didn't win.
Even though, here I'm going to bring up that score sheet, even though Helper 2 got rocked because of my awesome last roll.
Like my penny block. Every single time I find one.
Lincoln Central, oh, that's too bad. Sorry, man. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. Hope you guys have an awesome week, and hope to see you guys again another week or in some other channels. Take care, everybody, and as always,